Good day, guys. Welcome back to the Graphic Design Trainer. I believe we're doing great today. So, I want to teach us how we can make a very simple business flyer as usual. But that is not even the main reason. There is this application which was modded. So, I think this application has been existing for couples of weeks now. Let me put it that way. So, I just discovered that people are selling the app here and there. And I was curious about what is so special about this PixelLab, which I have not discovered. So I have to come up with this application. Then I got it. The person who really modded it really did an amazing work. So I have to model this. So I just name it during the process of editing, call it Deco app. So there are two applications which I discovered. They are very interesting and it has a lot of feature. One is Deco app, while the second one I just put my logo inside, which I call it PixelLab by Deco. So it has a lot of amazing feature. Even this is not the one I want to use. If you look at this is have a lot of features. So we can reselect when you check the sticker, check a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of frames. So when you look at this frame, it has a lot of frames and everything. But this is the one I'm using, Codico app. So it has a lot of feature like other. It's the same with other pixel app that we're using, but it's just that a lot of things are loaded here that I don't need to stress myself. When you go to sticker, you have a lot of feature like all these phone frame. You can see them. So it has this cloth if you want to customize t-shirt examples. Go to the sticker, you have schedule. You have a schedule of different schedule that you can actually apply. You understand? So without wasting much of our time, let's start. So the first thing I would start from the draw tools. Just the pencil size, let it be 120 or 100, while the smooth will be 24, or you make it 100. So you can try and see how it will work. So after that, the next thing you need to do is to draw. So I want to draw perfect like this, and as you can see, you see what I just make. So after that, the next thing I need to do is to just increase the size a little bit so that I'll be able to hide the one at the bottom, and I will be able to have this as a result. So after that, I will lock it, go where the color is, then turn it to gradient. Okay, so and how that one I want it to be. So I will tap on the color while this one will carry the same as this. So I will move it. So move this one a little bit. So let it be the two be here. So we have the whole result. So I can just blend it just as this, where I will have the overall result like this. And I can make that one to be at the top, but guess this is perfect, right? Or shift this towards here to have this exact result, or let it be like this. Okay, perfect. So now that we've logged the whole result, I will go to my gallery. Let me see. So go to my gallery, and I want to see whether I can have a kind of background to use. So what about if I try this background? So send this background down. So I want to see whether this can actually work. So send it down, then, or I should use it directly as a kind of a background while this will be deleted. Then I will have this particular result. Or better still, I can just uh, let me just have this one. So I'm thinking of increasing the size for this anyway. So increasing the size will give me exactly what I actually wanted. So make this one to the air, then I have this. So another thing I need to do now, let's check. So I want to cross check all the application, the feature here as I said. So tap here and go to the sticker. So I'm looking for shadow. Can it be found here? Okay, let's see. I'm looking for gradient. Okay, so let's look for this. This is one, but not as full as what I was expected. So if I could be able to find that here, that is super. But if I'm unable to, I don't expect to even see it here. But that will still be perfect. So let me go to emoji and see. Although I've not been going through all the application fully, but I know it has a lot of feature. So that is the one it has cannot work for me. So I need to access my gallery sharp. So get into my gallery, go to my Canva. Then I need this shadow. You can see what I can form this myself anyway using a gradient. This is what they call a gradient rather. So I will change the color. Perfect. Just have the color being changed. So when you change it, remove this and send it up like this. So when you send that one up, then the whole color can be changed anyway. But let's position this here while we are going to copy. When you copy, you can multiply by position another one here. Okay, then you have the whole scenario being locked. So after that has been done, go back to your gallery, have the image which you want to use. So as a sign of stuff. So this is perfect. So I'm going to shift this up a little bit, or let me maintain the way it is since I've already measured it. Have it lock. Now the next thing I need to do is to tap on this and let the radius to be something like 5. Let it be obvious. So I'm going to change the color, so it could be this. So this is actually perfect. So I'm going to position just this particular edge. Let it be there. Why I will have this particular one. So the hair, I will make sure that I touch it a little bit, just perfect, and let it cover and touch this particular area. While the other way around will be cool with others. So after that, I will make sure that I tap on this first and tap on it again and then edit it to 3. So lock. After it's been locked, then the next thing I'm going to do is to go to the color again. I mean to the shape, have it to -3, while we're going to position that by set. Just set the mouth just as perfect as this. Let it exceed a little bit, not much. Let it exceed a little bit while you are going to reduce the size as perfect as this. Go to the color and I have the color being changed and being manipulated just as perfect as this. But we need to change the color for the shadow so that the bottom color can be able to reflect well. If possible, have the color being changed overall. So have something like this. Okay, you can see this is perfect. And when you are able to have that one being changed, then we do the same thing to the first one. Okay, then why the color can be changed for this as well. So we can have the color being changed for this automatically, or we have it like this. Okay, very good. So when we're able to do that, or instead of that, we can still improvise by center this. So make sure that it look exactly like this. And after that, we can have something like this. But this will not just be too much. So rearrange while we shift this one up a bit. So we have this particular stuff. So another thing we can do to make this one work well, so we can just bring this one down, bring it down well. So this is perfect. Then when we're able to do that, we can hide any of this so that we'll be able to see the bottom well. And the mouth to this can still be adjusted as well a little bit. Then we'll look at it, is it really work? Have this lock while we go here and we change it to something like 2, and let's see. So this is cool, right? So the mouth for this can still be adjusted as well to 2. So after adjusting it, move it a bit. This is cool. There shouldn't be any space in between. So after that has been done, then the next thing we can do is to go in there, all the results which we are having, like let's go to fixed. So we have the first on the list. So we have something of this nature. While we're going to crop that, so I'm going to rotate that to the left. So after being rotated, okay, I'm going to position that here, but let it just be around here. So to be on safer side, I will go to uh, my application, just bring this one in. So I'm going to position this as a kind of a demarcation. So have it lock. While the rest, everything will be center here. Okay, so center it. So perfect. So I will go in there, bring the second one. So go to my photo fixed. So I'm going to look at this, which need to be adjusted as well, and it need to be positioned under this. Okay, perfect. So go to the third one. So that will be Remini. Remini will be able to give me this. So I'm going to position this just to make everything work. You might be wondering how all the picture here, wow, they perfect. It will be perfect because I did many things behind the screen to make all the images look like this, and that is the reason why you have to be versatile in all when it comes to graphics. Having the knowledge of image editing can help your design as well. That is one of the things that people do not know. So I have to edit and enhance all these images to bring out the beauty in them and retain the color. So that one give me the avenue to proceed with the editing. I believe that at the end of the day, where anywhere I place the image, it will be able to give me the ray color. So now having this, then the next thing I need to do is to go to the text area. So let me just have a Chinaza. So we have what we call a Chinaza. Chinaza. So I will go to the font area. I discover all these new fonts. So I want to use Tabella. So let's use a Tabella or use a Meritan Serif. So looking at this will give me the best. So I'm going to position that very near this place. So I'm going to try whether it can be centralized without being biased, but it's not, but it has to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to cheat the right aspect by moving it a little bit, not much, so that it won't touch the line. It won't make any meaning when it touch the line. So now this is cool. I will go in there whether I've applied the boat. Yes, I've done that. Then go to the color, change the color immediately, maintain the same color to make it more okay. but we can make it this well or make it this well to local, or we make it this well or make it other way around. But if you make it this well, this is cool. While we shift this a little bit, it will give us what we actually wanted. But this is not as deep as we wanted, so we can make it this well. Okay, so let's shift this, make it like this. So after that, we have a beauty lounge. Beauty lounge. Okay, just write proper spelling. Beauty lounge. While we are going to maintain different color, different font, so we are using a tabella regular this time around. That one will give us exactly what we actually wanted, so we'll make that one to be something like black, increasing the size a bit, so position that around there. While we shift the other one, just increase the size a bit, and you can just position to the center. Don't be justified, just move it to the right as well, but shift it up, give it, maintain the same color. So I'm going to the color, maintain the same color will be the best, or maintain this, and this is actually perfect. So the next thing I need to do, I need the sticker. I need to look for something amazing which I can just add it as a kind of design to this. So I'm still checking anywhere. So if I have this, does it have anything to do with that? Nah. So let me just be checking them one after the other to see what I can use. So looking at all this is useless to me. Okay, but I need to check well. So instead of that, I would rather prefer using any of these rear icon. Okay, this is the one I'm thinking of using, but it can't work. But I can rather, even this cannot work as well. But let me see. So if I make use of this, can it done anything? Okay, perfect. Let's see. I'm going to eraser. So I need to erase this. After the erasing, then go to 3D and you shift it to the left. So when we do that, I think we should be able to have something like this. And is that going to give us what we want? No. So let's quickly still go in there. I still need something, and I have impression that I can quickly get it here. So going there, let's look at this. It's cool, right? So let's quickly. Sorry for wasting our time. It's for best, and that shows that I haven't make any practice or checking the in and out of this application. So I'm just lay my hands on it. So I can't wait to show you guys and see how it works. So let's look at this. So instead of that, we can just position this here. So let me quickly deal with this. Go to erase color, erase. Let me back. I need the first one, so we can position that here. Okay, perfect. And we can increase the size, depends on how we want it. So perfect. So instead of me using I guess that will be okay, right? Okay, cool. Then let me put the phone number this time around. So going there, put Chinaza, put the social media icon. So we have Chinaza underscore lounge. Okay. So here I'm going to use Montezera. So I love the application anyway. I mean, I love the font anyway. It's always cool whenever you want to use it. And as you can see, it's blend with what you want. So place your white color. Make sure that it's white. And everything seems to be perfect as you can see. So we are done with everything. There are two things I want us to do here. So after I finish with this, let add the shadow so that when I enhance it, it will give me the accurate and everything I actually wanted. And after that, we can still add something more cool than this one by further our editing. Okay, so make this one to be 3. Your blur radius is okay to be 2. Tap on plus sign and you can adjust this. So that one will give you the good stuff that you wanted. So the one of the beauty can still, you can borrow and use the same process. Click on plus sign, reduce as you did. Your blur radius should be reduced. Then enable the outer globe, which should be -3 to +3. Then you have this result. So everything seems to be cool now, right? So what we still need to do next is I'm going to this my draw line. So I want to shift it down a little bit. So when I shift it down a little bit, I will be able to just shift down the beauty and chinaza. Okay, shift them. So when you shift them, this will give you the accurate results and you give a breathing space anyway. So this is cool. So the beauty lounge can have a breathing space as well. So this is perfect. This is perfect. And this is how you can come up with a business flyer on your Android smartphone using your PixelLab, as you can see. And this is cool, right? So the next thing we can do, we don't need to put much as scenario here. This is actually absolutely perfect. So you can have your work being saved. So you can see save with PNG, and this one you can see the meaning of ultra. This is HD. You can see save with HD, quality HD. That's high resolution. Then save to your gallery. So after that, we are going to change the color to white and see. Then we can still manipulate change the background to white and see. Then we will still manipulate the color for us to be able to see how it will look. So let's look at it if it is white. So wow. So if it is white color, so it can give us more exact stuff that we actually wanted. Okay, perfect than the previous one. So save it. So after that, I'm going to still change the color by adding a kind of effect, overlay effect, to see how the result will be. So I'm heading back to my gallery right now. So I have something transferred recently. So from my PixelLab, Canva. So and I think I signed it here. So get to this place, I can just lay my hands on it. So let me look at this place. Okay, this is here. So when I get here, I can use this. So if we send this one back, let's see how the result will be. Okay, so we can make it to cover, to do the overall cover. So which shows that this one is still cool, right? But somehow darker. But I'm thinking, well, what about if we change the whole color? Okay, change the color, and it has to be consistent. So let the button alone, just having that, or we rotate. So let's rotate this and see how the result will be. So if we rotate, it's still normal. Both the top and the down will be the same, but I guess we should make it like this. So now we can have the result. So which shows that if we will use this one can give us the exact result we want. And this is absolutely perfect. Okay, this is perfect. So thanks for watching. I believe we'll learn something from here. Save your work with the quality. God bless you.